like to thank everyone for coming out. This is a big day in Copper Cove basketball history right here. Rashad Odomes has been a part of our program for 4 years now. Started with us as a freshman on varsity. First off, let me stop for a second. I want my other staff members to come up here as well. Coach, as we all know, come on, Coach. As we all know, hey, it takes a village to raise a child, and like I said, the same thing with the basketball program. All of us have a hand in this, and it's not anything where me personally have anything by myself. Everybody puts in the bits and pieces, and the most important person that puts it in is Rashad. Rashad has put in tons of work throughout his career here, especially this past year. We've seen a huge growth in Rashad in these past few months of this summer, coming back to school, and we're just exceptionally proud of him. He's been a part of this change in the program and the culture of the program. When I first got to Copper Cove, everybody talked to me about strictly football. And when I got here, I saw that, man, we have kids that can play basketball here as well. So that's one of the main reasons that I've been around here so long, is because I wanted to make it a point to let people know that Copper Cove is just not about football, and that we have kids in the city that can play basketball as well. And with that being said, like I said, Rashad was one of those kids. When I first got here, one of the perceptions was that we couldn't compete against the Killeen schools. We couldn't compete against the Killeen schools, and that was one of those deals where it's just a mental block for our guys at that time. Rashad was the first person. As a freshman, Rashad hit a buzzer beater shot against Shoemakers for us to beat Shoemaker. And that was the first time that I had been here that we had beat a Killeen school. And since that point, we beat every school in Killeen since then. Some of them we beat twice, and that's a big deal just because simply that's our district. We have to go, if we're going to do anything in our district as far as making the playoffs, we have to beat those schools. And it hadn't been done until Rashad hit that shot, and then he's made huge plays since then. Last year, Ellison was the only one that we hadn't beat. Last year, Rashad has a huge block and rebound to beat Ellison at Ellison, which was huge for us at that time because it paid off as far as us making the playoffs for the second consecutive year. It's just been a huge privilege and an honor to coach Rashad. Rashad is a kid. He's going to work hard. He's going to get out there and do the things that we need him to do, and it's something that he's really grown into. He's been in a situation where he's been the leader of our program for 2 years now. Actually longer than that, but solely for 2 years now. He's been the leader of our program, and he's done an exceptional job at that. He's getting other guys involved, and I was actually on the phone last night with some of the press from OU, and they were wanting to know what type of player they were getting and things of that nature. And I told them, yeah, of course you're going to hear about all the scoring and stuff that he does because he is a great scorer. He can score the ball from anywhere on the court. But the thing that I've always been most impressed about Rashad is his court vision and his ability to pass the basketball. And that's something that I feel that a lot of people don't realize what he's able to do with that, but it's something that is a great asset to his game, and I think you're going to really see that when he does advance to that next level. I tell Rashad all the time, I compare him a lot to Robert Griffin. I think that when Robert Griffin was actually here walking through these halls playing on the field, everyone knew that he was a good player, but I don't think everyone really understood the level that he was at. And I think Rashad is the same way. I think everyone sees Rashad and understands that, yeah, he's a good player, he's a good athlete, but I honestly don't think that he's reached his full potential, and I honestly think that he's going to excel greatly at the next level. And he's just a special kid that I've got the privilege to coach.